first graders, Miss D and Beaker here. Today we're going to move on into motion because the unit is called balance and motion. Beaker, do you know what motion means? Motion means how things move or the way things move. Beaker, do you think you can move in different ways? Look, Beaker, we can walk, we can jump, we can even run, or Beaker, we can hop. Those are all different ways in which we can move our body. Now, first of all, I want to read a story from the book Balance and Motion. So, Beaker, sit here and listen good. Here we go. Here is my book again. First of all, one way to make things move is to push them. Another way to make things move is to pull them. A push or a pull are both called a force. And you always need a force to make something happen. A push or a pull can make things move, it can stop things from moving, or it can change the direction in which things move. You can push things with your hands or with your whole body. And sometimes moving air moves things around, like this girl trying to make the windmill move by the air. In this case, the air is the force. When you play baseball, do you think you use the bat to push or to pull it? Let's see. Baseball. I push the bat. And it actually doesn't matter if you play baseball, if you hit a home run or a strikeout, because there is a force that always makes the ball you use go to the ground. Do you know what that force is called? What? Yeah, you're right. That is the force that we call gravity. Gravity is a pulling force. Now today, Beaker and I want to actually talk about the motion that we call spinning. And here you see that things that go around and around, we call that motion spinning. And when something spins, it turns around its axis. Now here you see a top. And Beaker and I have a top here too. But by itself, a top doesn't do anything. It needs a force to start spinning. So I can use my hands and make the top spin. But what will happen when it slows down? Oh, it gets really wiggly and it stops spinning. Let me get a little drink. It's a little hot today. Now, something else that spins around and around is a Ferris wheel. It doesn't go as fast as a top, but it still makes a spinning motion. Now look at the pictures on this page. Some things here spin fast, some things spin slow, some things don't spin at all. What do you think is something that spins very fast? When I look at the pictures, I think the jet is going very fast. I think the washing machine, when it is in spinning motion to drain out the water, can go very fast. The fan can go very fast. And I can put that thing, the blender, very fast too. Do you see something that spins very slow? Yeah, if you say the merry-go-round, you're correct. That's for little kids, so it can't go that fast. And I also think a pizza cutter doesn't go as fast. Do you see things here that don't spin at all? Well, I think the slinky doesn't really spin. It can tumble down like stairs. And what do you think about this toy, the yo-yo? It rolls down and up and down and up. It sort of moves, but it makes a type of motion. Well, let's see a little bit more about tops. Tops are a great example of a toy that makes a spinning motion, and you need your hands as the force to make it spin. Now, over the years, Miss D has been, look at the wind. Miss D has been collecting all kinds of different tops that you actually put the force on with your hands. Have you ever seen a top like this? This top works a little different. You have to push this down and then make it spin. That's a cool one too, right? I also even have my own old top. My mom saved it for me. When I was a kid, we loved playing with tops. But here, you don't need your fingers or a push. You actually need a string to make it work. Let me show you with another one that is the same. So what you do is you wind down the string and then you sort of hold the string in your hands and you're gonna push it down and pull the string. And when you do that, you make the top spin around. Okay, so tops are a great example of toys that spin or that you can make spin because it always needs a force. Now your job today is to go on a spinning scavenger hunt at your own house. Your bedroom, the kitchen, the living room, or even outside in your backyard. And I want you to find as many things as you can that you can make spin. Now, Beaker and I already did it before we videotaped this. So let me show you what we found. We looked at all our games at our house, and the Twister game has a big spinner in there. And you push it, and here it goes. Great example of a spinner. We also found the pizza cutter that they talked about in the book, and you can make the wheel spin around and around. Be careful, it's a pretty sharp knife. I also found a car that is like a decoration at my house, and I thought, hey, look, if you just make the wheels go around and around, it's making a spinning motion, so wheels can spin. I also found a baseball and balls, all type of balls. If you put them down, you can spin them. If it stays in the same spot and goes around and around. You can actually also spin with a coin. It takes a little bit of practice, but here it goes. I hope you can see it. Pretty good. And I found also a souvenir at my house that you probably think, what is it? Well, it's from a country far away where they use it as a prayer wheel. But you have to move it around and around, and it makes a spinning motion. And then go on a scavenger hunt at your house and find things that spin. Beaker and I cannot wait to see it on the video. Find as many things as you can, okay? Spinning scavenger hunt, that's your job this week. Bye, see you next week.